Hi guys, this is Ashley back with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. The City Thoughts. They looked a hot mess yesterday at the Billboard Awards. It was giving very much Mary Mary at the strip club, Mary Mary at the bar, church dot outfits, okay? That's what it was giving. And then JT's coochie was out, okay? Well, the lip of her coochie was out while she was presenting an award to Megan Thee Stallion. All I have to say about that is that JT and Carisha need to fire their stylists. They always miss. They always miss when it comes to their outfits. Every single time they go to these award shows, 9 times out of 10, they look a hot mess. Okay? They ain't got no hits. They don't got a good stylist. I don't even know why they bother even going. What's the point? I don't think they would have went if Diddy wasn't hosting. And then Diddy had his side piece at the event too. Okay, she was in the audience talking about, oh, my baby daddy is here. I mean, that is just disrespectful, Carisha. I mean, when are you going to stick up for yourself? Diddy has not helped your career. Why are you still messing with this guy? It's getting weird. Megan Thee Stallion. Her performance at the Billboard Awards was great. I liked it. She performed Sweet as Pie. She performed Plan F. The only thing, though, I wish she would stop wearing Fashion Nova dresses to the award shows. She tried to say all of her outfits were custom Mugler, but it doesn't matter if they were custom or not. It wasn't flattering for your body, okay? Just because it was custom, that doesn't mean it's not ugly or flattering, okay? So don't try to use that as an excuse. You can think that you're that bitch and whatnot, and that's great. But everybody was saying how the outfit did not look good, okay? So not everybody is being a hater, okay? No shade to Megan Thee Stallion. But she did well when it came to the Billboard performance. I definitely believe that Doja Cat and Megan Thee Stallion are really good performers, especially when they do concerts and award shows. It's them two. Sweetie is definitely last, and everybody else is in the middle. Okay? Scratch off. Now, a lot of people are talking about her performance. I didn't really care for her performance like that. I think she looked good, but the problem with Latto is that her mic wasn't really working, okay? And so I feel like that kind of hindered the performance. A lot of people don't want to say that to Latto. They don't want to hurt her feelings, but the mic was messed up, and that kind of hindered her performance. Doja Cat is not R&B, okay? She won in most of the R&B categories at the Billboard Awards. And I feel like they're playing in her face, okay? It's one thing to put Doja Cat in pop, I understand. But Doja Cat should not be winning up against Summer Walker, okay? Or SZA, when she's not R&B. She's not more R&B than Summer Walker. Summer Walker had a full R&B album, okay? Which went #1. So I just find it kind of disrespectful to the other artists that also were nominated for the awards. I don't find it to be funny that Doja Cat is winning in the R&B categories just because they want Megan Thee Stallion to win in the rap categories. But technically, Doja Cat should either be winning in pop or rap. But they don't want her beating the white people in pop, and they don't want her beating Megan Thee Stallion in rap. So they have her winning in other categories that don't make sense. Okay, Summer Walker is R&B. Jasmine Sullivan is R&B. SZA is R&B. Doja Cat is not. She had like one R&B song on the album, which is technically not even a single. It didn't do anything. Whatever the song was called, Alone, that did not do anything, okay? Kiss Me More is a pop record. Woman is a pop record. If you want to say pop rap, that's fine. But she's not R&B, and it just gets annoying. She should not be winning top R&B artists. Over the Weeknd, Silk Sonic, Givon and Summer Walker. Like, are the Billboard executives crackheads? Is something really wrong with them? Like, we really gotta look into who's working over there, and somebody gotta get drug tested. We need an explanation ASAP. Moving on to Nicki Minaj and Kodak, okay? I want to discuss quickly the double standard and the fake outrage the Black community has over Nicki Minaj collaborating with certain artists, right? I remember the outrage that, people had when Nicki Minaj collaborated with 6ix9ine, okay? People were saying how she always capes for R words. But I just find it funny how the industry as a whole embraces Kodak, right? And it only took him to collaborate with Kendrick Lamar, for him to get some backlash, okay? He got a little backlash from, working with Latto and the situation that happened behind that. But besides that, he gets very much embraced by the industry, and he can collaborate with whoever he wants to, and nobody says anything. But I bet you, if Nicki Minaj ever collaborated with Kodak, people would be up in arms, okay? Saying how she always supports R words. And Kendrick Lamar did get a little bit of flack, but majority of the people that he collaborates with, they don't get anything. He has a record coming out with Moneybagg. He worked with Ed Sheeran. He worked with a lot of different artists, especially this year. And nobody has said anything. He even worked with Tory Lanez. And nobody said anything. So I just feel like it's always a double standard when Nicki Minaj works with certain people in the industry. But when these other artists do it, when they're able to separate the music from the artist, she gets all this backlash. We need to keep the same energy, especially in the Black community, because it just looks a little bit hypocritical, in my opinion. Moving on to Kendrick Lamar. Did Kendrick Lamar flop? A lot of fans are saying that because he's only doing 300K first week. Damned did 603 first week. Now, people got to understand that the Billboard rules did change, okay? Damn came out in 2017. We're in 2022. Okay? And Billboard has streams, TikTok, playlisting counting more than people actually buying the record. The same thing happened with The Weeknd. Remember, The Weeknd debuted at number 2 on Billboard, but he actually had more sales than Gunna. But because per sales doesn't count as much towards Billboard, Gunna went number 1. And the funny part about that is The Weeknd, the Dawn album is already platinum. Gunna's album isn't platinum yet, but he went number 1. Okay? With this being said, I don't really count it as a flop because it's still one of the highest album sales of 2022. I believe it is actually number 1 for 2022 so far. And then on top of that, this rap album was more conscious. It wasn't as commercial like the last album he did, Damned, okay? The last album was definitely more commercialized. He had Rihanna on there. He had a lot of songs that people were just, bopping their head to. This album, you kind of have to think and you kind of have to really listen to what he's saying. Okay, and then I also feel like low-key, him having Kodak on the album kind of hurt, his album sales, low-key, because I saw people complaining about that. But when everybody else had Kodak on their albums and were doing collaborations, nobody said anything. I feel like people were just nitpicking at Kendrick Lamar because a lot of people prefer Drake over Kendrick. Moving on to Normani. Is Normani shelved? Okay, a lot of fans believe that she might have been shelved by RCA because she hasn't released another single after Fair like she said she would. Now, I heard that Normani still has an album and single coming out. and that she is not shelved, okay? She's still finishing up with everything, and I think that a lot of people just don't like Normani, and that's why they're hoping that she will be shelved. She already, from what I've been hearing, has done music videos. They already have finalized certain things in regards to her next single. She has collaborations coming, so she will not be shelved. She has to get approval from RCA to release anything. They are just allegedly getting the finishing touches ready, and she wants the next single to be a banger. Okay? So let me know how you guys feel about that. Like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and have an amazing day.